Hello and welcome back to Valgard. It's a little bit drizzly this morning, a little bit cold, but don't worry, we're still out here to give you the updates that you guys want. Lots to show you, loads of progress on the restaurant, scaffolding's come down and we've put some amazing lighting in there, which looks really, really cool. Some theming gone in, which is the big stone in the middle of the garden area, some more progress on the Valgard queue line, and some great progress inside the Raven Station building as well. So let's go and have a look. Behind me you can see the Valgard's entrance portal. Now you're probably wondering why is it in front of Drakon. So we've just put it there to make sure we could keep it safe and stand it up so that we don't have to lie down on the grass so it's wet. Obviously it goes behind where you guys are. We had to get it built and measured so we could figure out the length of the poles and the height of the foundations it needs to go to make sure that all the landscaping all works together. So that's why it's sat there, but it will be put in the right place. We've done the foundations for it, they're just going off at the moment, and then we'll be ready to put it in place, and then we can finish all the curbing to the sign and get all the gardens done for this area. This is where the Valgard sign will actually go, and we've got the pads here. Yeah, ready to go. And then as you move through this area in front of the Valgard, you'll see that we've created this little mini roundabout in here, which is nicely shaped with the curbing, and we've got some theming in here as well, so a nice big stone with Valgard on it. And this is sort of the entrance portal, or entrance sort of marquee sign for the route from Lost Kingdom into the area, so you still get that nice bit of branding here as you walk in. There's actually another one of these rocks to go on the other side of the area as well, so we've got two of these. Yeah, it looks really cool. Got a wooden cart at the back here, and then this will obviously all be planted up by our very talented gardens and landscapes team to really give it that sense of being finished, which is what we want. Obviously not ready yet, still looks like a big pile of mud, but don't worry, it won't look like that, it will look like a proper garden. Okay, so I've now stood in the Valgard queue line, and you can see we've pretty much finished now putting all the natural rock in here. Both sides have been built up, and we've got markers here for where things like lampposts and all the utilities are going to go. So plenty more work to do in here. We've got some nice cool props to go in here as well to make it feel like a bit of a living, breathing queue line, which I'm really looking forward to seeing. And yeah, so works its way around the back here. We've kept these nice trees that were original, that were still here when before we started building Valgard. So we've worked the queue line through here to keep those because they're really nice features. And when all the leaves come out and they start looking all nice and green again, I think it can be a really nice queue line for this ride. Over at the Drakon Station building, a lot of the colour started being added to the outside, so you see this really nice deep red is started to be put on, and this matches exactly what the design showed, which is a really cool front door here to the station building which we're going to build. Obviously the porch at the front here needs to be clad in wood so it doesn't have that steel look, and then yeah, some really cool stencils that will go on here as well to give it a nice finish. So looking forward to seeing this done. A lot of work to be done on here. We're trying to get the scaffolding down, which is really important, because once the scaffolding's down we can start doing things like drainage and finishing off the groundwork underneath and get this whole area complete, which is where we want to be sort of quite fast at the start of next year, so we can start pushing through the area and getting all the other gardens and bits of landscaping done too. A huge update to share in the feasting hall. You can see behind me the scaffolding is down and it exposes this amazing ceiling that the chippies have created and our painters have created as well. They've done an amazing job making it look like a real timber-built building with this really high ceiling, and of course we've got the chandeliers here as well. They look so cool. They've been custom made for us from a company in Spain that have made these, and they look so good. There's 5 of them, and we've also got some iron fireballs in the ceiling as well. Now we're not done yet, there's still plenty of props to go up, a lot of big shelving unit to build and flags to go in the ceilings, the floor needs to go down, and yeah, the lights seem to be wide up as well. So it's looking fantastic. We're really excited about this, and it's going to be a really immersive eating experience in here. And outside on the patio, the feasting hall is starting to take shape as well. We've got the lean mix down on the bottom here, which has started to form the base for the main finished slabs, which will go on top, and they're going to be porcelain slabs that go on the top here to create the patio effect. That's going to look great, so we're going to start working on that in January. And on the main patio area, again, we're starting to put down the lean mix, which we're going to form the base of the patio. These large structures in the middle of the patio, these are actually for a shade area. Because it's such a large area, this patio, we wanted to give people some protection from the sun and from the rain, of course, which would be useful on a day like today. But that'll make a really nice area for people to sit, and of course look at the 2027 attraction, which is going to start being built in the next few months as well. So yeah, a lot going on out here as well. We're looking forward to getting this area finished, because that again will start to set the boundary for this area, and we can start working on things like gardens and landscaping, which are the final bits. Over at the playground site, we've added the fence, so both the high fence at the back for the ride area and the smaller play fence at the front. The fence we've actually matched the colour of Drakon supports to again just bring that colour through the whole area, because it's a really nice colour we think, and it really suits this kind of fence. We're actually going to have a look at the 50% build of the playground in the next few days, so looking forward to seeing that. And then we'll start installing this in January. So another sort of smaller part of the project, but something that's still going to be really important to create dwell time in this area with the F&B and the patio, an important part of Valgard. Now, the painting of Raven's track has been slowed down a little bit by the wet weather we've had over the past month. Still been progressing, but not quite as fast as we'd like. However, we're hoping that the high bit's now pretty much all done, so it's just the lower helixes and the bunny hops that are to be finished, and of course some work in the station too. So we're getting there. The Raven cars have pretty much been themed now, and we look forward to showing you those in a future video. And inside Raven Station building has been a massive transformation. Obviously last time we saw the scaffolding was down, but now all the vertical timbers have been put on, and we've started adding this wall at the back here as well, with the nice windows, with the steel grating as well, which really adds a nice element. And as you come into the station building now, you're really going to feel it going into a building, whereas obviously last time it was all open on your right hand side. So it's nice to be able to close that in, a bit more protection from the weather as well for operators in the queue line too. So next in here we'll start decorating the walls, which the base coat has already started going on. The decorators have been chasing the chippies around here a little bit, but now a lot of detail needs to be added. We've got lots of lights to go in here, again lots of props, so still loads of work to do. As I said last time, queue line's got to go down. There's some great progress, and the guys done a fantastic job in here and really transformed this area. Raven's photo kiosk is also starting to take shape. We've taken all the old timbers off and started to add the new timbers on the front, so the new timbers will go on top of this. And above me, some of the porch have started to be themed as well with the timbers. So this is having a facelift too. The inside not changing too much because it's still a photo kiosk. Obviously the branding and stuff will change in there to bring it into Raven's theme. And yeah, so another little project going on in the background too. And here you can see the full extent of the wall that's been built here, which is on the exit side of the ride, and then the windows, which we're adding in the steel rebar here to get that effect of those crossed windows. It looks really great, and it's a fantastic change to the building and something that's a little bit different. But yeah, it gives it its own identity now, which we're really happy about. So over at Drakon, work continues on the cladding of the internal and the external structure, so creating all the internal walls inside and yeah, cladding the outside so we can start decorating it. Now I'm stood next to the ride envelope hoop for Drakon. Now this is what we use to make sure that the riders are safe and that the ride itself stays clear of any obstructions while it's going around the track. And then the envelope hoop here is placed on the track, and we can see if anything is actually in the ride envelope. Obviously the idea is to have nothing in the ride envelope. So we're going to use this to start cladding the internals of the station building, and then we can really close it in as far as we can up to the extent of the ride envelope to make sure that it feels nice and immersive as you're coming through the station building. Thank you for watching this short tour around Valgard. Lots still to do out here, lots of theming, lots of landscaping to go in, got to finish off all the flooring as well for the area. So join us in the next video, so we're going to show you more updates out here in Valgard, and we're working really hard to get this area ready for you to enjoy in May 2026. Test. Okay, good. Rocks to show you. What am I talking about? I don't have a script, I'm winging it. Good ambience. Mini roundabout with for the start of the no. Rubbish. You're going to do makeup? Right, what am I actually saying? I don't actually have anything to say. Okay, that really rubbish? Just a little bit rubbish. Really, really rubbish. Working in the torrential rain. It's the most talking I've done in ages. Poles. Rubbish. That way or that way? And yeah, why can't I say words? Mashed it.
Will we in the photo?
Well, maybe.
Ooh.
Are you good on camera?
Not really. I'll get the pieces.
We can get Dad in the background. The fans will love that. Yeah, we're going to start decorating, and lots of stuff to do. Okay, keep them, oh God, why am I so bad? That's all been decorated. No, that was decorated last time. I'm waffling, but that's all this is, isn't it? Just waffle. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. God, I'm getting fatigued. Wow, a one-take wonder. Or whatever we put on the floor, we need to, oh God. So bad, so horrendously bad. Okay, why can't I say words? And yeah, start doing stuff. I'm really not very good. at this bit. I don't know what I'm saying. So yeah, a lot. Why just keep saying the same thing and then getting annoyed about it?